Hi guys. So I know I haven't made a video in a while, but I've been learning a lot and memorizing a lot of code. Um, I'm beginning to understand how, once you memorize the code, you're able to understand the actual concepts of how that can be used again, just in a different way. What I also wanted to say was on this video, what we're going to do is create something in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I'm going to make something like, some buttons, and you click on it and it's going to show you different pictures of like cookies and things like that. So just something really simple, but we're going to be coding it out from memory. I'm not copying this code at all. It's just, I feel like what needs to be done is you have to continue, like I said before, is to make the projects. You don't just sit there and learn all the time. You'd have to get out there in the real world and actually make something. So that's what we're going to do tonight. All right, let's get it going. Um and I'm going to make another video on creating something, that I could be proud of, but not right now. This is just kind of practice that I'm doing, so I just thought I'd make a video on it right now. All right. So we got our HTML here. I've already done all of this. We've got our JavaScript linked to um, the file here, as well as our CSS is linked. So everything's ready to go. So let's go ahead and create a section. Okay. This section is going to have buttons. Okay, so this button is going to be called cookies. But I'm going to call it cookies next. Cookies, yeah, next. You'll see why later. Okay, ID equals, this is going to be, you guys, this is going to be cupcakes next. This button is going to be, what should we name this one? Veggies next. This button is, oh my gosh, no. Let me see here. Am I recording? Yeah. This button is going to be, what else do I have a picture of in there? I have a picture of vegetable meat next. Okay. All right. So that'll be all that we'll make here for the buttons. I think I might have another one. I think I have candy. I mean, let's do a lot so we can learn and just keep on learning by repetition, Candy. All right. So then we're going to create another section. This one is going to be called, it has an ID though. No, maybe not. All right, so these are going to be the images so that when it's clicked on, it can show the image. And I will explain all of these things. I'm just kind of setting it up right now so you can just relax and look at me code. So I'm giving the source to my photo. I downloaded these and I just want to show you, I downloaded all of these pictures from, let me see what I have. I have it's like free photos or something. Yeah, I downloaded it here so I can get any photo I want. I just basically looked for it. These are not copywritten photos. You can download any of these and then you just save them. Ew, that hand is gross. You just save them. And then when you save them to your, like this, I saved them all and I changed the name. So it went into my download file. I changed the name to veggies or meat or whatever, let's just say. I click on it and it gives me the picture, right? But I need to know where this is and like the path to get here. So what I want to do is look at the properties in the file path, and this is the copy button. So you see it's in users, mhuse, downloads, meet.jpg. So I'm going to basically copy that. And that's the source to get to my picture. And I'm going to just put it right there. Uh-oh, but that's cookies. Let me find the cookies one. Cookies for project. So I have to change it because that wasn't the right one, you guys. I wish I could play some music without it being all copywritten and all of that jazz. Okay, we'll do cupcakes next. Class is going to be hidden again. Again, I will explain this when we get into creating the JavaScript. I hope this doesn't take long. I don't think it will. I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so sweets, that's what this is under. We're gonna go right here. This is the path to get to the cupcakes. So we're doing an image tag. And what else do we have? We have veggies. Okay, class equals. I was listening to Tony Gaskins. I really like him. He is like a life coach. Veggies. Okay, now we have to find the picture for veggies. Get the properties. Go like that. Really simple. And ID equals meat. Okay, hidden source equals There's meat. I had it earlier. That meat look good with the butter on it and everything like that. Okay. Image. And I think candy is the last, right? Yes. Candy class equals hidden. This is not gonna look pretty, but maybe on the next video we'll try to make it look pretty. You know what I'm saying? I rarely do that because I'm just trying to really get these concepts inside of my brain. Here goes candy. I like Skittles. I like candies that are totally sugar, like Sweet Tarts, Starburst, Jolly Ranchers. I don't really like chocolate that much. I mean, I love me a good Snickers bar, don't get me wrong. All right, so let's save this. Let's go to our picture, our HTML to see what that looks like. Why is it showing up with the meat one? Interesting. What did I do so different to the meat? Oh, download to meat. Next. I don't know why that meat is there, and it makes me want to find out. So you know what I say, you guys? I say we find out. The thing about it is we can't find out in that browser. We have to find out in Chrome. So let's inspect and see what's going on here. I mean, it's not like I'm debugging anything because this isn't a problem. You know, it's actually showing the picture, which is good. I might have meat still somewhere. Oh, there it goes. Meat is in 2 places. I thought I changed meat from cookies. You see how it was still there? Remember I had did that? Okay. So cookies. Come on now. That's what we want. Just knew that I changed it, but I guess not. All right, so I guess it's just showing the first picture there, which we really don't want it to do, but it's not going to behave this way all the time. Until we fix things here, we're going to do something else. So I guess it's just showing the first picture that is in this list. So here we're going to put, you see we had hidden. This is for a reason, and I can better explain it once I kind of set everything up. We want to display none. Okay, save. Now, here we come to JavaScript. As you can see, hidden is right here as well as here. So, okay, JavaScript. So we are going to make a variable and it's going to be called cookies, right? Because we want, when you click on cookies, it to show up. So const means, of course, this variable cannot be changed again. And let would mean that, it can be. So it's just saying that this variable is constant. Oh, cookies. Okay, so cookies equals document query selector cookies. Okay, so we just made a variable named cookies. So now we're going to go ahead and call this variable out and let's see here, I'll show you. Document query selector. Oh, queries next. We're going to add an event listener. And that's going to be a click event listener. And that is for, now this one we are making it up. For cookies, I want to name it, I don't know, anything you can name it. Yummy. Yeah, yummy. Okay, here's the third part of it. So now we're going to create a function named yummy. And so this function holds within it all of the other things that I'm going to make. But right now, I'll just do the cookies one. Cookies dot class list dot toggle. Okay. So essentially what this is doing is it's just basically saying that we created cookies to be inside of the function yummy. But whenever you click on cookies, because if you can see, I put cookies next. This cookies next is a button, and that's the ID for cookies. Cookies, the ID is the photo. So that's why that goes here, because we are trying to show cookies, or we're trying to hide it based on if you're clicking on candy, we don't want cookies to show. So that is what hidden has to do. But when you put toggle, that means you can click on it, you can click off of it, it's going to show, it's going to not show. But if you, let's do the other ones right now. We can do that. We got veggies, right? Veggies class list, because it is a class. You want to put add. So that is the difference. What else do we have? Meat. Oh, what's that? Oh my goodness. I don't like it when it just assumes it knows what you're going to do. Class list, add equals hidden. Okay. What else do we have? We have candy. Class list, add hidden. And then we have, I think cupcakes. What is it? What is cupcakes? Cupcakes is cupcakes. Okay. So you just want to make it so that every other one has add and hidden. If you want it to behave to where when you click on one and then you click on the other, it'll show. I can show you better. If I made this one, both of these be toggle, when you clicked on veggies and when you clicked on cookies, they would show veggies and cookies for each one. Do you know what I mean? If you clicked on veggies button, it would show cookies also. If I clicked on the cookies button, it would show cookies as well as veggies. So we don't want that. We want them to only show their photo when you click on it. And then when you click on another one, we need the others to be hidden, if that makes sense. So, all right, so let's create another one. Const. This one's gonna be cupcake. So equals documents, query, selector, and X documents. And basically this is going to be this way for all of them. So once I finish this one, I'll kind of speed it up so you guys don't have to watch me do this all over again. I'll get to the last one so that you can, you know, cupcakes next. This is basically just for my practice. Keep doing something over and over again. It's really interesting what our minds can do. What should I name cupcakes? Sweets? Yeah. All right, so let me do this one so you guys can see. We're going to create a function and it's going to be named sweet. So then cupcake, of course, class list toggle. This one deserves to have a toggle going on because this is the one that we're clicking on. Okay. Cookies. Yeah, this time cookies is hidden. Oops. So is every other one. Okay. Veggies. Class list add hidden. Meat. I got a lot of them, don't I? Class list add hidden. And then we got candy. Okay, so here's where we're gonna jump to the end of it when I come back. So, okay, everybody, I have finished with the JavaScript. Now I have not tested anything. Sometimes I'm happy when something doesn't work because then I could figure out like why everything should be working. I know I've set everything up correctly. So let's find out if we've got it going on here. Uh-oh, it's not working. I love it. Let's find out why. All right. And usually it's something as simple as you don't have something spelled right. Now this one, I need to have candy next. I see that. Cupcakes, hidden, everything spelled right there. Cookies next. Cupcakes, cookies, veggies, meat, candy. Make sure you have all of your punctuation. Sometimes if you just have one thing wrong, it messes up everything. Okay, meat, cookies next, cupcakes next, candy next, veggies next, meat next. Click yummy, sweet, sugar. Make sure my functions are all spelled correctly. Class list, toggle, add, cookies, cupcakes, candy. Cookies, cupcakes, candy, veggies. Make sure it's not two of the same things there. All right. It's still not working, you guys. I need to figure this out here. Okay, 1 second here. It may have something to do with the images because it's been doing this, showing the cookies from day one. Cookies, class hidden. Okay, so I did some extensive research, and what I found, you guys, I tried not to cheat and try to, go and look at my notes. It's the hidden. Hidden is not an ID, it is a class. And I had it as an ID because I had that number sign there. So this dot should definitely be removing the picture because that was the problem from the beginning. All right, let's bring it back up and see what we've got when we refresh. Perfect. So now, as you can see, we are starting from a clean canvas and we've got cookies. You can click on it. You can click off of it. This is the meaning of hidden or toggle, basically. But you can click on cookies and also click on cupcakes, right? Then you can click on cookies again. And then, of course, it's going to hide the cupcakes. Click on veggies. And, of course, you can go into CSS to fix the size of these because, it's pretty big. For me to have to scroll like this, it's pretty big. So let me see. Let me just show you an example of how we would even do that. So of course I want to do cookies, the ID of whatever it is I'm trying to make smaller, change the size of. And cookies is an ID. So we're going to go cookies. And we're going to go with, what do you say? Maybe 350 pixels and then height 200. Just to see, kind of like what it does. Uh-oh. Okay. Here it is. Oh, let's refresh. So now you see how cookies is littler, it's smaller. You can make it bigger, you can make it wider, you can make it whatever you want it to be. But these pictures, to me, they're just a little bit too big. I would like it to where they didn't ever have to scroll. Someone shouldn't have to scroll to see this picture. It's up too big, you know? And let me just see what that would be. The width? Hmm, 1,000 maybe? 1,200? Hmm. Just make it a little bit bigger. This is just for fun. So as you can see, it's a little bit bigger, but I still would need to fix it depending on what I want to have on this page. And for sure, you can definitely fix cookies, cupcakes, this whole menu to make them sit wherever you want as well. Yeah. So that was my video tonight. I hope everybody learned something from this to make projects and not to just watch tutorials of you know, reading different things and kind of doing like little things, but you got to put all of those pieces together and actually make something. Anything, if you make it, it gets in your mind, it lets you know this is how this works. This is how you're supposed to use this in the real world of coding and development. So, all right, well, I hope you guys have a great night. Bye bye. Until next time.